Hello Team Explorers, welcome to the Hotspot Show, and today I allow you to call me Captain because I am going to take you to an amazing place to explore. We are in Stedmak Gardens here in Karen, a charming spot in Karen that has multifaceted experiences for all ages alike. It's going to be colorful, amazing and thrilling. So you know what? You have to stick around for these 30 minutes for you to experience and enjoy this amazing space. So without further ado, we want to know how much it costs to come to this place, where it is located, what you're gonna do, and so much more. I am your host, Chusa Segete, and I'm excited to bring you this show this amazing Saturday. So Team Explorers, when you come here at Stedmak Gardens in Karen, you not only get to enjoy the train ride, but also this. It's called the VR, among many other experiences. But before we get into the activities, let's first of all understand a brief history of Stedmak Gardens, where it all started and why it is important, or why should you find it necessary for you to pay a visit. I am joined by one of the team players. I'm joined by Nganga.
Yes.
And of course, you are going to tell us about Stedmak.
Okay.
Lakini kwanza, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
How are you feeling?
Nasikia niko poa kabisa.
Kwa hizi activities zote, gani unapenda zaidi?
For me, napenda top spin, the one in red, when unaenda juu na chini.
All right.
Yes, so that is my favorite.
How do you get to balance your head after that? Because man, hizo maspins must go.
Okay, what happens when you go once,
yeah,
the next time you go, you're okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes.
All right,
so the first time you're scary, but the second time you go you want to do it more and more.
Amazing. Is there an age limit for someone that can do that?
Yes, of course, we check on the age and also the size. Because normally we do 10 years and above, but sometimes you can find maybe a kid who is 10 years, he's short, and then haezi support na chuma na nini. So we prefer an age yenye anaweza fit kwa chairs for safety purposes.
All right.
Yes,
but you say something to do with shortness, so height matters.
Height matters also.
Watu wetu wafupi wataenda wapi? Don't
but not that short.
Okay,
yes,
all right.
Yes.
But not to worry, because there are so many activities for you to do. All right. We are here today, Stedmak Gardens in Karen.
Okay.
When did this place start?
So this place started back in 2013.
Yeah.
We first started as a wedding garden. Actually, there was nothing. You see the way we've gone to the floating restaurant, to the animal park, and the other areas.
Yeah.
So the only part, it was here we are standing. We used to do weddings from this point.
Okay.
But due to demands of our clientele, they say this place is nice. You can have an amusement park. So actually, Stedmak has grown due to demand of the clients, and also the director taking that part of meeting the demands of the clients. Yes,
all right,
yes.
and today you have this amazing space that we get to explore on the Hotspot Show. It only has to be on this show that we take you to amazing places that we get, again, to redefine fun, adventure, and play. Now, you mentioned from a wedding garden to an amusement park.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
What time do you open?
Okay, we have different places with different opening time and different closing time.
Okay.
So like for the amusement park, we open from 8 in the morning up to 6. And then for the animal park, we open from 8 to 5. For swimming pool, it's an indoor heated pool.
Okay.
So it can operate from 6 in the morning. For those who have classes, maybe morning classes, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m.
All right, so you've just mentioned a few places or a few spots people can visit when they come here. Just expound further, beyond the amusement park. Okay. What's there for people to experience when they come to Stedmak?
Okay, sure. So Stedmak Gardens, what I can say, it's a spot for many activities that you can enjoy. Yeah. First, the setup for this restaurant is a family setup. And also corporate setups. So those are, and also school setups.
Yeah.
So those are a major source of our clientele. So we starting from the gate, you come out, we have domestic animals like cows, we have sheep. So students also come for training.
Okay.
We also have an animal park, as you have seen. We also have accommodation, the deluxe tent for honeymooners. We have now the heated pool. We have floating restaurant. We have halls for conferences. Also, you can do your birthday parties, your baby showers on this end. We also have this club here called SpaceX, where we can do a private, maybe corporate party. Over here, you can do an open bar and you can serve drinks at your own choice.
All right. Is there any allocation for camping? Should I want to come camping?
No, for camping, no. For now, we don't do camping. Yes.
All right. So give us the thrill of being here. I mean, why should I come here and the different sports, you know, that I see around? What's in for me to experience?
It's a lot to experience.
Yeah.
Being in Nairobi, and it's the only place in Nairobi that has of course, it has a floating restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't think we have one in Nairobi. And a park at the same time and everything at the same time. Yes, yes.
All right. So this VR machine, and I can see just right behind you, there is something else.
Okay.
How do you call them? Machineries for enjoyment?
No, okay. All of them, they are VRs.
Okay.
So VR, we have 4 types of VR.
Okay.
We have the one that is called the motorbike VR. So you can drive a motorbike and you can experience the VR like you're in real motorbike. You also have the motion, the one goes to 360
This
degrees.
one,
Yes,
the one
this
that is behind me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Now we have a Starship. So Starship is for around 6 packs. So when you have a family, you can get to enjoy 6 of you.
Okay.
If you are 6 or you are a family of 4, you can experience the same thing at the same time with your family. We also have Infinity War.
All right.
That is where there is a shooting experience. The good thing in these activities, they're not only for kids. So these are the games that they can accommodate, as we have said, that is a family setup amusement park. So we are expecting we have something that the parents can enjoy and also the kids can enjoy at the same time.
Okay.
So they can get to have those challenges, they can do the shooting by Infinity War. We also have a gyroscope. You get to experience like you are in, what can I say? I think in a star space or so. We also have a storm ride, and then the last we also have a top spin. Now that one we allow 10 years and above, and we have said also we consider tall people because of there's somewhere you place your leg when you are on that top spin. Yes, yes. You also have trains for kids. We also have a racing hub with the Ferrari cars. After that, we have also other games now for kids. We have like giant bouncing castle, we have water paddler, we have choo-choo train. Yes, yes.
So much for people to experience, and we like the fact that both the young and the old alike get to experience. Now, speaking of duration of time, you know, for instance, the Ferrari cars, if I want to do that activity, how long will I be allowed to do the activity?
Okay, so like for Ferrari, that one we count with laps. You go for around 3 laps. VR it's 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then top spin, normally it's 6 minutes, but most of the clientele will stop it at around 3 minutes.
Why? That's your favorite?
Yes, that's my favorite.
Your head goes gaga when you're on top there and you want someone to do it for 15 minutes.
Sure, it's 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But just like I said,
at
the first time it's scary, but when you do the second time, of course you'll want to do the third time, the 4th time, and the 5th time.
This is you saying that there are always repeat clients who come back for that, you know, thrill particularly.
Yes, yes.
All right. And the one that I just saw people spinning, you know, what's that called? The blue one.
Oh, that is the storm ride.
The storm ride.
Yes, yes.
What's it all about? Again, 360?
360 movement, and then that is good. It's ideal also with the kids. You see, we don't like limiting people. You see, like we've talked about 10 years and above. So on these end kids, 6 years and above, they can enjoy the storm ride also.
Okay, so I mean, you get to do this, na kama inakulemea pia unaweza enda kwa swimo yenye unasema it's heated. So whether morning, do you allow people to swim at night?
Yeah, we allow.
Okay, yes, amazing.
Yes, even when you have maybe private party also, we do accommodate for that.
All right, is there like a package fee for me if I want to do all these activities that you've just mentioned?
Okay, you just pay per department, per way you're going. Because Stedmak Gardens is dealing per different department. Just the way we came here to the amusement, you'll meet new people, different people. From the different people that you'll meet at the animal park, different people you'll meet at the restaurant, different people you'll meet at the pool. So you, per service, you just pay per where you go.
What do you think sets these hotspots apart from all the other spots someone could choose to go and have fun?
Okay, what I can say, we have options for everything. Yes, and we in terms, when I say with option, you can decide, okay, I'll come today to Stedmak Gardens. Maybe today you feel like swimming, so you can just come to Stedmak Gardens and swim. You don't have to do the rest of the items that you want to do. Yes.
In short, there's something for everyone. We are going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we are going to expound, or we are going to explore the other side of Stedmak Gardens, where he mentioned we have a floating restaurant and so much more. You have to stick around for you to see and experience. See you after the break. Welcome back from the break. We are standing on top of a floating restaurant, and it's just not one, two, but several others. But you know what? In this part of the show, we are going to explore all that and much more. Thank you so much for sticking around on this show till this very moment. My name is Yusa Segete, and I'm excited to continue exploring Stedmak Gardens with you. Now we are entering the VIP floating lounge. So Team Explorers, we are already in the VIP lounge. As I mentioned, this is just one of the floating restaurants in here, and I feel I belong. See, we've just matched with this couch. No? Is it? Well, here we are. We want to know more about this space, and we are joined by a gentleman here, and we are going to chat across the table. How are you today?
Well, good evening.
Good evening to you. How do you do?
Very well. Karibu sana Stedmak Gardens and Recreational Center. I hope you've enjoyed your journey since the time you came. So, karibu sana.
So far, so good. And I understand beyond the activities and exploring this amazing place, this is also a place where someone gets to enjoy delicacies, is it?
Definitely. You can get worldwide cuisines. You can enjoy our Italian cuisine. You can enjoy our Kenyan cuisine, continental cuisine. So, like you can see now, we have got the salads like this. If I may ask Chef to, Bwana Chef, you are better placed to, yeah.
Okay. Now, these are varieties of the dishes we are preparing. Here is a case that we have got the dressing here for the cheese and the caprese salad with the rucola. Here we have got southern fried chicken with the relish dipping sauce with the potato yankees. Here we have got stuffed chicken medallion with the champignon sauce. So that's it.
All right, you left me at the champignon sauce. Thank you so much, Chef. This looks delicious. This looks very amazing, tantalizing from the smell. I bet the taste is also tasteful. Fantastic, you say. How long did it take you to prepare the meal?
It is 25 minutes.
25 minutes and you're good to enjoy a meal. Thank you so much. I'm sure our Team Explorers have seen it for themselves. So for now, let's continue exploring this place and then we'll dig in right in between the show. Thank you so much, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Asante sana. So Bwana Austin, naona mapochopocho and then, you know, enjoying a meal on top of a floating restaurant. Is this how it goes down every time someone visits here?
Every time, now it depends. We have the floating restaurant is already highlighted. We have a very nice garden here. I'm sure you saw it when you came in. On weekends, we have one of the best bands to play rumba soul and reggae to make your weekend very nice. Now, if you have a function, we have 2 halls that can accommodate. Give and take 800 packs, 400 upstairs, 400 down. If you have a get-together, you have a graduation party, you have a staff party,
name it all.
Yes.
Name it all. This is the place. Now, this lounge that we are seated, what's the holding capacity?
This carries a capacity of around 10 to 12.
Yeah.
Because, yes, 10 to 12. We have another one. This is the VVIP.
VVIP.
VVIP is the very best you can get. We have another one similar size, but more strictly on a conference in matter.
Okay.
It can take up to 20 packs.
All right.
The other floating restaurants, I have 3, Nyambura, Kiki, and LCD. That will give you 8. Okay. So if you have a small family, it will cater for your small function. We have 2 bigger, one called MV Penny and one MV Joe. That one can give you a maximum of 25 to 30.
Okay.
25 to 30. And the charges are very minimal. We can negotiate about the charges.
But of course, they vary depending on the restaurant that you pick?
Yes, they vary.
Okay. What's the price point for this one?
This one is on 15,000 shillings.
Per day?
Per day.
Okay.
I'll give you 25 hours if you want.
That's a bonus only on hotspot. That's where you get bonuses.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
So it's inclusive of, see, we have a TV here. We have sound. We give you a Bluetooth speaker.
Is it soundproof?
Not 100% soundproof.
Okay.
But it's in the middle of the lake.
Okay.
You know.
And I understand this is a natural dam.
Natural dam. And I think it's the only place in Nairobi you can really enjoy your meal in a floating restaurant.
Okay, speaking of a floating restaurant, one would understand that it's moving, like from one point to the other. Yes. Is that the case, or it's just, just floating around within a designated space?
With arranged, with prior arrangement,
okay.
We do release. If on a busy day, like on weekends, because of security and safety measures, we do not release them. However, our clients can enjoy boat rides. We have small boats to give you that feeling at a very, very affordable fee.
All right. Yes. So you can eat while you are cruising over the water.
Definitely.
Where else can you get to explore and experience this? That's why we are here to feature this sport. What else is fascinating about this other side of Stedmak?
We have a place called, now we've designated the restaurant in several segments.
Yeah.
Now we have somewhere called Beach Corner. Now if you want to have your music, if you want to have your music, maybe you want to have your drinks, without the very many eyes of the people. We have that place, Beach Corner. We also have a place called Samia. It accommodates like 20 packs, a small bash, very well. We also have somewhere called VIP Lounge.
Okay.
The VIP Lounge will give you 40 packs, very nice. Then the garden. The garden.
And I think that is what takes it all, because the breeze, the ambience, sitting under, shades of trees, it's just beautiful, and I can see there are flowers all over. It's amazing.
Definitely. When you're having your dinner and then you hear the sounds of the lions, then it brings, and it brings the horror of this environment. You bring a person direct from, let's say, from Uganda, you let them in here, they will never know that they're in Nairobi City.
Absolutely. If you ask me right now, if there's a park around here and there's so much for me to do, besides this space, somehow I'd say, But I mean, you've seen it since we began the show to this point. There are so many places and so much things for you to engage. And finally, why should I come here?
As I've said, number one, our quality of service.
Yeah.
Top notch. I have very friendly waiters. my chef, as you can see. You can try authentic, one of the best nyama choma around.
They all
To be
say
precise.
that they have the best nyama chomas, Bwana.
And
Everywhere we go, every hotspot we go, they say they have the best nyama choma. How sure are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I always say this, there's only one way to find out. And it's by
Testing.
testing.
That's a cue for you to come here. But you know what? That is what brings us to the end of the show. But before I go, I have to test this and tell you exactly how it feels. I like it. The chef didn't lie. But you know what? You have to come here to experience. Thank you so much for sticking around. This has been the Hotspot Show here on KTN Home. My name is Yusa Segete. Until next Saturday, make sure you keep it locked, you keep it tuned. We are going to take you to yet another experience, yet another thrilling space, only on the Hotspot Show. Take care. See you next week.